Okay, 760 max crowns. Sure, why not? But it is a fire team. Oh, we're gonna see a lot of you, aren't we? This is rude. Like, giving her impact is a total dick move, and it makes perfect sense. This is the, This is to me like the kind of fun part about these new dancers being so high attack, is that it's like, yes, they're baitable, but like they also have competitive stats with mages that are already good. So it's like Plumeria here, right? Where it's like, darn it, you can bait my dancer. And it's like, yeah, but she's got like 63 attack with sturdy impact. Like, she's gonna hit you hard, right? And then the Mystic Boost means dragons aren't going to work, so you basically need to have, like, an archer, right? This is a perfect case, by the way, of George. Like, George, I believe, should relatively consistently kill this. Isn't too bad. Like, she's going to have, like, what, 80, let's say, like, 90 effective physical bulk, and George is going to crack back for probably, like, 80-ish before you factor in buffs, so just get him some buffs and he'll be good. Yeah, literally the Mystic Boost is just rude. But I mean, it's like, I think it's not terrible. Okay, good news though. We have Ephraim to deal with Plumeria, and we have Celica to have like a wizard battle.
Like this?
With the enemy Celica. Now, I'm not super concerned. I'm actually glad that these two are split. You having Vantage is kind of cute. But I think Ephraim will be just fine. So we need to have a situation where we can kill Plumeria and Celica, ideally on like the same turn. I don't know if that's going to be doable though. So like Edelmad's going to move. She should get danced. So like Edelmad will probably go down, break a block, get danced, move over, break a block. So I would like to have Celica in position to kill Edelmad.
Yes, Ephraim.
I have hope.
What's your plan?
Your plan.
I don't know if this is going to work, but I think this will. We don't have a repo on Ephraim anymore, so we do have to keep that in mind. Okay. So we can now kill Edelmad. But if we kill Edelmad... Ooh, wait a minute.
Leave it to me.
We actually don't kill that. That's
Like
interesting, because we just get clean one-shot. That makes sense. Damn. That's a big number. 76?
Understood.
So she should move down, get danced. We need to be in position to kill both Edelgard and Celica on the same turn, and then somehow survive Plumeria. I think we have to do something like... I mean, honestly, I think we're gonna have to set up an Ephraim turn next turn, but... I'm gonna try this. I don't know if this is gonna work, though. Okay.
Like this?
So that's still a one-shot,
Yes,
which is as expected. That actually works, which is fascinating. We're pinned down by both of these ranged units, so there's not a lot we can do. I mean, I suppose we can just wait. But, like, these two having pretty much overlapping coverage is a real problem.
Leave it to me.
You hit for 58. What do you actually do? This is... attack res, yeah, that's fine. This is buffs to them, debuffs to me. Okay, cool. Zelg up into Celica space and Celica into the right. That doesn't necessarily work. Like, let's say we do that, right? Like, we move Zelg here, Celica comes down, I mean, it's
I have hope.
better than doing nothing. So,
Understood.
sure. I don't think it's gonna matter, though. I don't think this will do anything. Or rather, I think it has a chance to backfire, because Celica can get danced here. So if she can kill Zelg, this has to be a one-shot. I think it will, though.
Say your prayers.
Nice.
I'll keep you alive.
Yeah, now we lose that fight, which is a problem. I don't know if we
Yes,
have a
Ephraim.
good way of engaging with Edelgard now. I mean, I guess we have our own Edelgard, right? So we can we can have an Edelmad fight.
Understood.
It's like we hit, we run away. So slap, slap.
Like this?
That is now a kill, which is great.
Time to go.
We can get Gale if we want. I mean, I don't think
Leave
we
it
care.
to me.
Boom. Okay, now we need to fight Plumeria. Plumeria, I mean, we just use Ephraim. I don't think, man, this is gonna be pretty cursed. I don't think Ephraim actually gets this kill.
Your plan.
Is gonna be the funny thing. I
Yes,
mean, he
Ephraim.
might.
Understood.
We shall see. This actually doesn't matter. I'd rather have Edelgard preserve March. Okay, he does. But man, that hurt. Oh yeah, because of course we had lull, so we were gonna beat the attack check.
Your plan.
Had a long week, chat. You gotta give me some time to spool up.
We will triumph, Leon.
There we go. So the vantage
Tread
didn't matter.
carefully. Let us end it.
Oh, I could have gotten the tile. You're right. I'm so like not used to actually using duo buttons. Yeah, we got the double because we have lull. And I mean, to be fair, it wasn't actually a good. Oh, come on, dude, bruh. Okay. I mean, at least it's honestly, at least it's not Azura. Up, there he is. Hey, buddy. Do you have an IP stack? Okay, thank goodness you don't. It is still scary. But it is Deadeye Crom, so we can't even, like, Echidna this. I mean, we just melee him. So, like, that's not that bad, honestly. If we can bait, like... I really want to, like, try to bait Mira. Because I think we can. Like, if I have someone here, right? And then I repo them to this tile. I could have them go here. But the problem is that, like, Ephraim's gonna go down to Crom could repo, and then Crom's, like, on tile shooting me, which is pretty bad. What is this? This is Astra Anima Firewater, okay. I mean, thankfully we have some pretty nice options for this season. I do like Echidna here. I think it's a bit wasteful, but I think she works. There's also maybe a Duofonts play. Duofonts is a little sketch though. Like, he'll do fine against these two, but he's not going to do very well against these two. And so we'd end up in a position where we need to use, like, more good units anyway. Could we get away? He doesn't have a lull. Could we use Nino? Like, I think we could, right? These are even, so it'll be on our turn 2, we'll have buffs. It won't work against Ephraim. I think we can Nino this. This is incredibly foolish, but I think we can Nino this. Like, our game plan basically has to be kill both of them on turn 2, right? And I think that's doable. We have Azura as an option to deal with 2 red units. We can bring like Mr. 2017, I guess. He helps fight them both. He's like more buffs for Nino. He's actually not buffs for Nino. Maybe we don't bring Azura then? Maybe we bring... Oh, I mean, it'd have to be a flyer. So we'd have to bring, like, our own Mira. That's probably fine. And then we bring, like... I don't know... Gosh, it's gonna be really awkward when Nino doesn't kill Ephraim. And things are gonna be like, all right, well, there's that run over. I think we bring like a backup blue unit. So we're gonna bring like, I like having a flyer. I'm thinking Sumia just because she's a flyer. And she buffs Nino. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, so literally the game plan is just gonna be Nino, please. Nino, please. Thank you, Goof, for the raid. Hi, everyone. Also, thank you, Goof, for the resub. Much appreciated. It says, bring Snack. I actually don't have Python built, and I really need to. Like, just building, like, we use Wolt enough as is, that building Python and Wrath just has to happen. Okay, I think this team will work. Now the question becomes, where does everyone stand? So, like, let's say Ephraim goes down and Chrom repos from this tile. Chrom could move 2 tiles, so we can go 1, 2. Chrom can actually threaten Nino if we stand here.
Magic is everything.
Thank you, Sean, for the 28-month resub. Can I get my money back so I can wail? You wail in what? What do you have left to buy? Just gotta buy it. You got Crow. You got Diluc. SMH. Okay, what if can we put Robin here? So if he repos, he can go 1, 2, or he can go 1, 2. So I think we're okay to put Robin here. Roy can't get there. Ephraim can't get there. Yeah, this should be okay. And this turn, we actually don't need to buff Nino because with Robin because we have even faves.
Yes?
Okay. This unfortunate tile. Rip.
Everything ends.
Ooh, that's really bad. Oh, that's really bad. Why does Chrom get to attack me with 50 speed? Why? Why does Chrom get 50 speed? How? Who thought this is okay? Okay, so what if we... Is there a play with Mira? It's like if we move... Okay, let's say like how close is this basically?
Okay.
We are barely dying. So we would actually have to use Mira. Like the Mira debuff actually gets the kill. The problem though is that then we have to deal with like Chrom. and I don't think we can. So I think our only actual play
I trust you.
is to do some weird shenanigans where we like retreat to behind the line. Okay, let's think. So same thing is going to apply here. So Roy can go down 2 tiles, right? Chrom can repo Roy from the defense tile. So Chrom can really threaten. He can stand on these spaces, so he can threaten anything that a ranged unit could hit along this diagonal. So like Chrom standing here could hit Nino where she is. If we move our flyers to the side, we're gonna have a weaker Nino next turn too, which is also a problem. We also need to watch out for the Sabo. So like literally the Sabo is what
Everything
kind of
else.
screwed us. Okay. I think there's a formation here.
So far.
This is really bad though. I'm counting on Ephraim going down. If he goes left, we die. Okay. Excuse you? She didn't die. Nice no lull, dipshit. Oh, I bet you wish you had that 3 extra damage, don't you? I've assembled the perfect board state.
Do my best.
Literally
trust
saved.
Okay.
Okay, we can't kill Roy for free, but yo, that's sick. Collected the 5 pieces of Nino Zodia.
Oh, but I do my best.
Okay, so that's actually not a kill. Roy does not have Vantage
Everything
though,
ends.
so we can go ahead and slap him with Robin and then finish with Nino. And some classic Nino.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't think about the mobility. I didn't think about the mobility. So we literally only won because he didn't have a defense-based lull. A defense-based lull
I'm here.
would have killed us.
Yes.
This Mira, like, actually doesn't
trust
die,
you.
which is kind of outrageous. Sumia was, in fact,
is
deployed
over.
on the map. That is true.
Do my best.
Zane wishes he could. Zane would have actually been pretty good there.
I can do this.
The trick with Zane, though, is that, like, he's... I mean, as, like, a bench unit, is that you have to deploy him with multiple other things. Oh, hey, whoa, Chrom, crazy. Whoa, dude, sick. Cool, fun. Okay, can we actually deal with Azura? Leaf and Azura should be overlapping, right? Yup. Yes, in fact, they are. This is an attack Chrom, so this is an impact, not a speed Chrom. What merge are you? You're plus 10. Huh, your numbers seem low. Azura and Leaf, at this time of day, at this time of season, located exactly such that they overlap. Yes. Can I bait them? No. There is like a Myrrh play. Like this might be a pretty good map to use Myrrh on, but I'm worried that like I'm worried that we're gonna get like screwed. Okay, what's gonna happen? So Leaf, unfortunately, Leaf can get danced, and like Leaf getting danced sucks. Like that's really awkward. Like I'll be real, Lif is not like a free kill. Like Lif is like he's a respectable threat. We just have time to deal with it. I'm with you, Gypsy. I think the play might be like putting Myrrh on a tile and killing one of these two off the dance. The thing that worries me is that I don't know if Myrrh can fight both, and I'm concerned. So like if we put Myrrh on the tile, right? Like let's say we do that. It's like Myrrh's gonna have 45 defense. She will win her Great Flame check against both of them. Actually 48. She actually doesn't win it against Chrom, does she? But we can get the extra stats. Yeah. I think we break the impact. We have enough speed. We should be okay. The annoying thing is that Azura does have a speed buff, so we'd have to use like a panic, I think. Like if we used a Versa, we could use like a Versa Enmer. I really want to have like a sudden panic though. Oh, Great Flame is fine. Like this is not like a Myrrh's weak problem. This is a Myrrh's getting overloaded problem, I think. And I think Myrrh could still also possibly do it. Like Leaf here doesn't have DB7, and he doesn't have a lull. He's harder to one round, but like he's not doing as much upfront damage, so we may be able to tank it more effectively instead of Dragon's Ire Myrrh. Oh, Dragon's Ire on Myrrh would be fun. That'd be fun. Now there isn't Echidna play. Basically the same as the Myrrh play, but we just put Echidna on the tile. That is full mitigation, which is really nice. Man, all of these picks are like so tricky because I like chat. I'm not so much thinking about this map. I'm thinking like, if I use the things I want to use, can I still win the run? Right? Because I think if we use Myrrh, we basically need to use a Versa. Actually, no, it wouldn't even matter if we used a Versa. We would have to use... Is it true that we'd only ever have to fight one of them? Yes, we would only ever have to fight one of Chrom or Leaf if we used Myrrh. And I think if we only have to fight one, that's probably okay. Yes, I think we can use Myrrh. Now, with that said, I would like to give her buffs, even though Chrom's got, you know, lulls and whatever. I would like her to be buffed. I want to save Sheeta because Betel. I want to use... I mean, I suppose Hinoka is actually not unreasonable here. Like, she's not great, obviously, but she's fine, and we have like a chill, which will hit... Oh, actually, double value. Nice. Gotta love it. Then we'd bring like a goad. I think Claude. I don't hate that. And then we bring like a Fortify. We bring like this. This team seems like kind of okay. It's a little pricey. I think we do it. I'm worried about Lif on this team. So I need to make sure that I don't make the same mistake I've always made when using new Myrrh, and that's not keeping an ally in range. So I think we do something kind of like this. And then we go ahead and we buff up Claude.
Let's hear it.
Because it's very likely going to be the case that Claude has to do some work next turn. Mer could just be dead. I don't think she's dead, but she could be. Okay. That is actually, like, super okay.
This way?
These two still overlap, which is annoying. We basically have to pick Azura or Chrom. I want Mer on the
Yes?
tile. I would also like her buffed, though. Because we're currently not doubling Leaf. And we do need to kill Chrom sooner rather than later.
This way?
I hate that I
Ready?
think the play is just stay still. But I don't know if that's correct. I'm gonna assume the play is actually stay still. And we
Yes.
leave like yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I was worried about that. We live, but we don't kill. So he gets to Gale and hit us for more damage. And now Mer is like kind of spent. Because he eats the Aether. Yeah, not keeping Mer buffed was a pretty bad misplay on my part. Now he
Let's go.
doesn't have close counter. Whoops. Sorry, chat. Forgive me. I think my cables might be dying a little bit. Any time now? Okay.
Yes? That way.
Okay, is there like a big brain? I mean, I
Let's
think
hear
we try to bait with Claude here, like for sure.
At the ready.
I'm wondering, like, can I actually get Claude in a position where he just kills? And I don't know if I can. I think we
Yes.
can though.
I'll do my best. This
I
way?
want to do this repo with Mer, I think. Yes.
On it.
So I could put Claude here, and then we have like Hinoka,
Let's dream.
and Camilla. Then I think we'll be okay. So there's a... Excuse you? That was like super rude.
Let's hear it.
But at least, I mean, I guess Azura's in space now.
On it.
Why didn't she do enough? What
At the
virtual
ready.
stats was I missing? I guess because I had what, 36, 41, and was raining. Oh, so I was like actually at 44. That's brutal. Okay. So we need to kill Chrom like
Yes?
right now, and I don't know if we can.
This way?
I mean, we can initiate on him
That
actually,
way,
which is
for
probably good
peace.
enough, right?
This way?
Yeah, not too bad. So Chrom is dead. We do need to deal with Leaf, or with Lif rather.
Let's hear it.
Azura is thankfully
Let's go.
pretty much out of the match, but Lif's gonna have a tile.
Yes?
Yeah, and he is a non-zero threat.
Yes?
At this point, we can probably put Myrrh on a, not on a tile, but just in open air.
Got it.
Off tile, how do we do? Hit. He's getting Excel, right? From this? HP is above half. Yes, per foe's attack.
Let's
So if I
go.
actually let him initiate on me... Oh, no, he makes an auto double, doesn't he? If he initiates. Ooh, only if he's within 3 spaces.
Yes.
So I think if we enemy phase him... Oh, then we actually get whelmed. Never mind. We don't want to do that.
I'll do my best.
We really, I mean, honestly, we really just want Azura to be dead.
That way.
So if we put Myrrh on the tile, I think Azura will be dead. So the question becomes, how do we deal with Liv?
Let's dream. Let's go. Yes.
And I think we're just gonna have to find out. Which is not
At the ready.
fantastic. Okay, so Azura is now dead. And we have Lith off tile versus the entire team.
Let's go.
Let's hear it.
So this shouldn't be an auto double, yes? He should just initiate
go.
and then get basically stuffed.
Yes.
At the ready.
It's like I can escape with the team
This way?
here.
For peace.
Is this
At
2
the ready.
spaces? It is. That's like super good.
Let's hear it.
Let's go.
Okay, I mean we don't have any other plays, so
At the ready.
it's just this. Good. Okay, 760. All but 1 crown. Oh ho. Jag Bad with Camilla. Ah, yeah, you're right. I never remember. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was reading it like so many times. Is because I actually don't remember what it's like to actually fight him in combat. Okay, so this team, I mean, the question is really like, how do we kill Vector, right? And I don't know. How do we kill Vector? That's a good question. I mean, thankfully he doesn't have Gale Force. So we can fight him on the tile, and like we can enemy phase him. But we also need to deal with the rest of the team too. I mean, I think this is like Sheeta. Descend into space with Micaiah forehead. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not hammer time. I mean, it still might be hammer time just because like both Sothis and Edelmad are here, right? And we have a Celica too. It's not like this team is. It's not that bad, but you do have to respect it, right? It is intimidating, but it's not unmanageable. But if we're gonna run out of space very quickly. So basically, if Vector's here and then the rest of the team is here, for example, or if like Celica follows Vector, then we are in pretty dire straits. Things are gonna be tough. tempted to use Sheeta. I'm tempted to use... I don't think Klein will work. I don't think even going off-season for Gordon would be worth it here. I do think Micaiah is worth it. Yeah, it turns out having... Oops. Turns out having a grand total of, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tiles. 12 if you count the bridge. And then, like, a tree is pretty tough. I don't think we want to bike this. Really, the question for me is Mini-Marth or not, as always on Fire Season. This is looking like a pretty good Mini-Marth. So I'm tempted to Mini-Marth it. We could also maybe Levitain it, but I think that's ambitious. I think Mini-Marth is... I mean, it's 3 greens with 2 armors, right? Like, I think Mini-Marth makes sense. Now, the question then is, how are we dealing with Vector? We could use Echidna. We could use Hector, although I don't think Hector or Echidna have the damage we need. We could use Titania, but she definitely doesn't have the damage we need. I don't hate using... What about Ilger? Ilger can't beat Vector, right? That's not that's not a thing that can happen. Is she actually beats Vector somehow in combat? Like, I think if she's on the tile, she can maybe survive. But I think she, like, straight tings. Because he's 45, like, basically 51 before anything else is factored. So, like, she's only getting her weapon triangle advantage, and that's it. And she's not accelerating. Yeah, I think that's pretty bad. And I don't like fighting Vector. Get this man out of here. I don't want to fight this guy. He's OP, dude. He's cheating. What about Reinhardt? Using Reinhardt just for bad. That's, like, really bad. There's no way that is correct. And it turns out when you don't have effective damage, you can't just rely on it to kill things for you. Okay, so we need Mini-Marth. I think we do want to have, like, an extra red unit. I would like to have an extra option specifically for Celica. I could see an argument for Lilina here. And I think we're gonna need, frankly, I think we're gonna need a healer. Like, we're gonna need, like, a pain healer would actually be really nice. Where's our guy? Lucius, there he is. And then if we bring a dancer, we need a dancer who can do damage to Hector, which I suppose means exactly Dancing Azura. So we bring, like, or Dancing Azura, Flying Azura. So we bring, like, Azura, and then we don't bring Lilina, and instead we bring, what do we bring instead? Instead we bring, like, a Poison Strike effect? Maybe we do bring Ilger. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's throw the runaway. Okay, so objective number 1 has to be get rid of Celica. Before Celica as long as Celica is not dead, this map is exceedingly difficult. So I think first step is going to be, like, breaking blocks. We get rid of Edelgard, and then we just deal. We deal with the consequences of our actions, right?
Best wishes.
Shall we?
Of course.
So no teleporting. It's literally just fair movement, so we want to take as many tiles as we can. And this is 100% Just Mini Marth versus the world here. Okay, he actually didn't survive. Or one shot, rather. Say it.
I'll test my strength.
Okay, second attempt. It's okay. We'll get him next time.
This way?
No Hardy bearing on Celica. She does not have her NFU active.
I will go. Of course. This way?
She initiates at enough speed that we actually
Shall we?
need the Vantage. I mean, I guess we don't need the Vantage, but I don't see why we don't use it.
Yes.
Let's double.
must be
Yeah, we
careful,
confirmed we have it
shall we?
because Edelgard.
I got it.
Okay, so this should be a dead Celica.
For Altea!
Okay, that's a dead Celica. And now we
I will
begin
go.
the long and arduous process
Of course.
of
Best
killing
wishes.
Vector.
Shall we?
Oh, Lucius actually does damage. That's really interesting.
Yes.
Double check we have Repo. We
Shall
do.
So hot.
Okay, they should like group up, which is going to be really annoying. Oh, they didn't.
Cannonball! Of
Yup.
course.
That's about what I expected.
So
Of course. Huh? Yes. This way?
Do have Repo. Is it better to move back and take 2 attacks
Shall
next
we?
turn before he gets on the tile? And I think the answer is yes.
I must be careful.
Okay, so now we are
Yes.
officially in danger. So he's going to move straight down and take the tile. If he takes the tile, we want to have Lucius
Cannonball!
like here. I mean, actually, either way is fine, right?
I got it.
Is there any
course.
reason we don't make this attack? We hit, we repo, we dance. This attack forces us into dealing with Hector next turn, and we might not be able to because he'll be on a tile. So I think it's actually better to split.
Shall we? I will go.
And we basically
Best wishes.
maximize
This way?
our ability to escape instead of our ability to kill Hector next turn. And if he goes left, then we're actually totally fine. Yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
Because then we get a free dance. So this was like conservative, but I think this
course.
was correct.
I must be careful. Shall we? Huh?
I got it.
All right, Operation Vector Raid Boss does continue.
Cannonball!
Okay, we are at the point where we can see the light at the end of the
I will
tunnel.
go.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Of
just
course.
kill Sothis here, so that we can get rid
This
of the
way?
march option.
I'll test my strength.
100 damage. Feels good, man.
Of course.
So hot.
And now the bullying. The bully. The land, Marth, the land.
Best wishes.
Okay, look.
Shall we?
We're gonna give Marth a chance to protect the land. I agree.
I got it.
I I will go.
We'll never know if Ilger loves to swim, but I really hope we get to protect the land.
I must be careful. I'll do what I can.
Ah. F. Oh, 762 Crom 762 Crom tier 20. Someone doesn't have their Celica. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. So no 3 blues. First crown 2 weeks ago. Congrats. An outdated duo. Nah, Duofon's is still good. It's true. He actually does have a Celica. You're right. Chat, answer me this. How come Celica and Alphonse are like 3/4 size and Tiny Rhea is like, you know, half size? Is it just because the mount sprite, I guess? 1 Crom, an Azura, and 2 Peonies. Oh, that's a pretty cursed team. I assume that was Caloreed's team. Actually, no, he'd probably have something nastier. I think Duofonce is still very good. Like Duofonce is very, very, very strong. The only thing that really stops Duofonce from being as obnoxious as Bricky or Byleth or Sigurd is the fact that he doesn't have extra mobility. He's just a strong mage, and in the AI's hands, he really needs to have like exactly times pulse to be scary. Okay. Dang, man, my cable is like actually dying. Feels bad. Impact Crom, Ruptured Sky. Spurn Alm. I do not like seeing Spurn. And speaking of, here's Times Pulse. So we have mobility, but we have a grand total of like nothing to work with. There is an opportunity for us to bait Crom and Azura, or to just bait Crom. But if we bait Crom, he does have impact. I think the plan for this map, and it's really lame, is I think we bike it. Like I think we mulligan this basically, and we just say, fine, you win, right? Like, fine, you spent $4,000, right? And it's like, cool. I don't know if we need to though. Do we actually? One, does that actually win? Let's consider that first. So can we actually get Bike onto that tile? If Bike is starting here, and we go up to, we actually can't get on the tile without doing like a repo thing. We have to do like a repo plus dance, which is very weird. So it's really hard to get Bike on that tile. And I don't necessarily want to take this tile because I don't really want to deal with Alm. I want to deal with these two. Now we could fight off tile. And fighting off tile, while painful, is not necessarily the end of the world. I mean, Alm could just go left anyway, actually. It's not really a problem. Because, like, what I'm worried about, right, is turn 2. Where do we go? Does Lucina actually win this HP check? I assume she doesn't. Not without mythics. Yeah, she does not. Need a cycling banner. Ike is a mounted unit on a bike. It'd be interesting if we had literal bike Ike. I'd be okay with that. So we repo. Okay, so we bring Lucina. We put bike on the tile. We have Lucy next to bike, and then we just fucking pray. I don't know if that's good enough though. So like if Alm goes down 2 spaces, right? He won't be fighting bike immediately, and he'll get danced. So he can actually hit Lucina. So I don't think we can actually make that play. I think instead we have to go up, and we have to fight. We basically have to fight off tile and deal with like Chrom first. But if we do that, then Alm might get a tile. God, that sucks. But I mean, I think it's correct. And also, again, this is not a trivial map, so I do want... I do want to do it. Okay. Now, we do need a way to deal with Alm. And I think the way we're going to deal with Alm is by having I think we're going to need a Dancer. And I think we're going to need a Gravity Healer. And I think we're going to do this the very lame way, where we possibly chip him over the course of 1,000,000 turns. Okay. Well, I think we know what happens here.
Understood. It's all for you.
If you say so.
What's next? Guide me.
And I'm like tempted to use an item. I think that's super greed though. Officer Ike reporting for duty. Yeah, of course Chrom does, 1,000,000 damage. Why not?
Thanks to all.
Slap. Get out of here. Get out of here, you joker. Fonzo. It's a shame that Time's Pulse requires you to take a turn. See ya. Sit down, buddy.
Ends here.
Slap. Now, get out of AA free card, exactly. Spend 2 points, get to beat a team on a bad map that is like otherwise very scary. Seems pretty reasonable. I mean, I think we just end turn, right? Like, Azura's going to initiate. She should do damage. God dang. This cable, man. Also, while we're looking at this, I love Laram's idle animation. Look at, like, she's literally, y'all remember that, like, one video of the kid running around the swimming pool with a knife? That's Laram. Where it's like, what do you have there? And she's like, a knife. And it's like, holy crap, put it down. Also, Lena, she's like Lena. This is a bad joke. They're playing Among Us. Laram is the imposter. Lena is the crewmate. So Laram actually, like, confirmed. Laram's pretty sus, basically. Let's see. If we end turn, Alm fights. I'm basically deciding, do we take the fight with Alm? And I don't think so. I think we just end turn. Because I don't want to have dancing screw me. Yeah, we just take the very easy setup where we kill Azura, and then we have.
It ends here.
We just have to put together some way of beating Alm over the course of fucking 8,000,000 turns. I don't know. Ye olde 57 speed
Orders.
boy over here.
It's
I
all
think
for
we
you.
do move
Your
up a
orders.
little.
For the people.
Okay.
For the peepo.
Orders.
Yeah, it's bad, but it's not as bad as it could be. Unfortunately, like we can't really use
This
these two.
might
Like
be
literally, we
difficult.
could have used a blank dance skill, and it would have been good enough. I
Guide me.
do want to have Lena in position though to possibly heal
people.
Ike this turn, because it's gonna take multiple combats, and I think one of those combats will need to be off tile.
It ends here.
'Cause I don't think he kills, right? Yeah, he did pretty well, but
Understood.
it did take 2 combats.
Ah!
You know, I feel like with Alm, like the thing I always overestimate Duo Alm. And that's not to say that Duo Alm is bad, but like what makes Duo Alm so scary is that he's a really difficult unit to kill in a single round of combat because his high speed and his like stat siphoning thing, but he's not the deadliest duo. This is a rematch, isn't it? Yeah, straight up rematch. Cool. But like, so when you pair him with like a WOM unit, he's super scary, right? Because like he can run in, he's almost certainly not gonna die, and if you try to bait him, then the Azura or whatever gets to teleport in, right? And you just get yeeted. But like if you just got like a super thick frontliner, he's not that bad. Okay. So this isn't easy, unfortunately. The thing that sucks about this is that we don't have Mer. Echidna's not gonna kill, I'm pretty sure. And even if we did use Echidna... well, actually, I don't know. I don't think she kills is the problem. Like, I think what happens is that Chrom attacks and then Echidna is gonna get killed by, like... I don't know. Maybe we can use Echidna. Or we can Reinhardt. I actually really like Reinhardt here. Reinhardt is really nice, because turn 2 matters a lot. We use, like, Echidna Reinhardt. Hey there, Kiduncle. Welcome. Yeah, this is literally the rematch. This is attempt 1. We are on attempt 1. But the land is not protected. That is true. Buffs will work. So if I use Echidna, then we can actually buff our Echidna and it will work. Which is very relevant, actually. The downside is that if he does ever proc that Deadeye, we are extremely screwed. Because turns out Echidna's relying on Spurn to not die. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Deadeye is a pretty good special. Yeah, this is the only reason we won this last time was because of a miracle from Nino. Like, Nino straight up said, not today, right? I think we're gonna Reinhardt this. Or, I mean, I think we're bringing Reinhardt to this one. And then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have him be... He's like a very flexible pick. And then we're gonna have, like... Echidna. I mean, Reinhardt kills these two dead. I think he kills Chrom too, because we don't have to deal with the lull. So, like, I think Reinhardt will actually do it. I think we also bring Titania, because Titania can buff Rein and it will work. And then we bring, like, we bring Mordecai. So if we bring Mordecai, right, we can't actually stick the panic on Chrom, which sucks. We also need to win on speed against Chrom, which is pretty tough. This is lull, correct? Lull attack defense. So Chrom is taking like a pretty big defense penalty. I think we just go like Odin here. Like we're dipping 3 points off, which is cowardly. but I think it's worth it. Because, like, we can put Echidna here, right? Repo with Odin, put Echidna on tile, fully buffed against Chrom. And then we have Reinhardt to do, like, Reinhardt stuff in turn 2. And in fact, I don't think we actually bring Titania. I think we bring Azura now. Because I think we do want to have 2 kills on Rein. Okay, so let's up these 2.
Okay.
We do need to have someone in range for Echidna, but we can do that with Reinhardt easily enough. We do not want to break this block.
Let's go.
This will get us the drive, but it will not get us the solo. Let me just double check. This is solo condition. Yep.
Understood.
And we are not in range of Ephraim. Chrom attacks. We attack back. If he lives, then we are probably dead to Deadeye.
Orders.
I'm pretty sad if we are,
Understood.
because I think we tried pretty hard on this one. Okay,
Without question.
here we go. Chrom versus Echidna. Good job, Echidna. They may be saying, but DT, you took 4 damage. Why were you afraid? And my response to you is, yeah, but we did all that overthinking for a reason.
Right.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that. That's very nice.
Let's go.
Like, we can just snipe Roy here. She doesn't even have Wom, right? Yeah.
Orders.
So we can kill Roy.
Huh?
And he doesn't even have
Been
Gale.
waiting for this.
I wonder.
So
Looks like we can go ahead and get this.
Understood.
Should be a free kill. Unmatch. Match complete. We got there.
Magic is everything.
Blessed. Alright, the land was not protected. But magic
Orders.
is still everything.
Huh. I'll give it my all.
It wasn't a natural quad. That was a Lancebreaker quad. We've had the occasional Reinhardt quad. They are few and far between, but they do happen. All right, final boss. Punished Edelgard, Bricky, but thankfully no Dancer. And this is Kleinable. So we are going to use Klein. Klein time. We definitely want to have probably Nana. I don't know about that actually. Nana's mobility is pretty bad here. Kind of like Brunia. Nah, Brunia doesn't do enough damage though. I like Fina. I want the armor effective. I want the dance. I could see a second Dancer actually. The play might legitimately be just get another Dancer forehead, and we just do like full on PvE team. Because like Klein can actually just attack all of these units unconditionally. I feel like we should try to use like Julia though. Like we built like a pretty sweet Julia, right? We should probably try to do stuff. Let's try it. What does she even fight though? She only kills Ephraim. I don't know. It's not right. We shouldn't use Julia. Let's not throw. And by not throwing, I mean let's bring Sakura. No. Bring Micaiah. And I suppose we bring like Chrom, right? Like 1, just tons of damage. 2, it's a really strong repo, and 3, it's an attack buff for Klein. Yeah. Okay, so we are behind on mobility, but we do have the luxury of, well, frankly, running an archer with 2 dancers. So we can do some pretty cheesy things that way. The only thing we need to really watch out for, frankly,
All right.
Okay.
is being straight yeeted by
Summer's
Edelman.
here.
Because we don't have a lot of mobility at the start. Yeah, that shit, I don't like. This,
You have
though,
my all.
I'm a pretty big fan of. Pop. Okay, that is a dead Bricky. And now
Okay.
we run.
Got it. I'll dance. Just you watch. Hmm?
Of course.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah? Oh. You are approaching me?
All right.
Yo, these tiles actually... Hey, you know what's a really good example of why these maps are kind of silly? I've got a bunch of ranged units, and this team of melee is having a tough time. Man, imagine if, like, the enemy team was mostly ranged, and my team was mostly melee. I bet that would be, like, really frustrating and probably not very fun to play. Especially over and over and over again. I bet that'd be just a real pain in the ass.
You have my
Okay. Just like, again, double and triple checking to make sure that we don't get killed by an Edelmad teleport.
all. Your plan.
We are going to go for the dance here, I think. And just kill with Crom. We should probably kill with Klein, though.
Okay.
Because it like, develops Klein. Quote unquote.
Summer's here.
Now, there's like a weird nightmare world where Klein doesn't kill there. But I
Just
think
you
that's
watch.
pretty unlikely. So Ephraim's probably going to go back up. Yeah. Or Edelmad.
All right.
Oh.
Of course.
You have my all.
Oh, sweet lord. What is this buff? 2 allies who have yet to act. Okay, this is gonna be dumb. I need to like make sure I don't get memed here. So like if I attack Edelmad, yeah, okay, this is fine.
The future has changed.
Got it.
Okay. Ha. Such foolishness.
You have my all.
And there we go. That is an actual no misplay run, I think. No. We misplayed early. We played too conservatively, but we didn't lose. 53-41. I'll take it. On what was otherwise like a true hell season. I'm very happy with that.